Ready.
It's like I'm reading first.
Shop's open. Al, you feeling like another talk? Hey, miss, you looking for advice?
Probably wait until you see me before you say that.
Yeah, I know I did. Listen, do years work. I asked if you wanted advice, lady. Princess, I'm talking to you.
Do you want something? I don't have any money.
Well, I don't know. You look pretty well off. You sure you don't have $5?
Not for the homeless.
Oh, excuse me?
Did I offend you?
No, I'm not offended. I'm just trying to run a, functioning business. It's just a little irritating when you profile me as someone, begging for money like I'm some beggar.
I'm sorry. It was wrong of me to profile you based on your drinking habits, clothes, and everything else.
Thank you.
I should at least let you tell me what kind of store this is.
What? It's not a store. I provide a new age method of therapy developed by myself to change people's lives for the better.
Oh, really? What do you do?
Well, it's very complex. I can expect you to comprehend with a couple of sentences.
Yeah, but what do you do?
Ugh. Well, when someone comes and sits down in that chair, it is my job to assess every single physical and mental abnormality. I gotta find everything wrong with these people just before they tell me anything.
That does sound really hard.
For you, probably, yeah. But why you?
But why do any of it? How is it like therapy?
It is therapy. Isn't that obvious? I have to degrade them. What I figured out so far is 100% of therapists have been wrong. Feeding into your patient's own self-pity only enables their negative behavior. Of course, everyone's going to want a high five and some certified gateway certificate to help them feel better. Therapists don't understand what people want and what people need are two separate, very different things. That's where I come in. Ask me what I do.
Yeah, I want to hear this. Okay, what do you do?
I give these people exactly what they need. The truth. Before these sad sags come in and tell their sob stories, I find inside them what is truly hurting them most. What they would never admit to me, and I do my best to destroy whatever self-confidence these losers had. It's not personal, but it's only when someone hates themselves do they truly want to change. These people need a mirror. Thankfully, I am that said mirror.
Okay, I think I'm starting to get it. When forcing someone to face their demons, you bring them to their breaking point, where they're ready to change.
Well, you dumped it down a bit, but yeah, that's pretty much the idea.
That's the big deal. Make people pay for you to insult them.
You're making it sound much worse than it actually is.
Well, I'm just not very impressed.
Here, let's use you for example. When I first glanced over at that bench, I observed you were very open. The way you moved your shoulders back to puff out your chest, and how you sit with your legs spread, like a man. I assumed one of two things. One, you were either an untamed animal feeding off a one-night serotonin boost of bad men, or two, a closeted lumberjack with an inferiority complex. Based on your attire, I'd be willing to say the former over the latter. Daddy didn't want a girl, and maybe Daddy didn't love you as much as you thought he should. It would make sense. The way men treat you feels like the only comfortable way of love. Never letting them get too close in case they leave, just like Daddy.
Wow, you are quite the asshole. Thank you. True.
Yeah, well, don't expect any more from me. Any more free sessions from me. Time is money.
Let me ask you a question then.
I beseech you.
Why don't you have an office, or clients, or a stable job, or any stability at all? Why
eternal question is, why don't I have clients? Well, I can spell it out for you, but I already did. Fun fact, not very popular with the locals. I know, who would have guessed, right?
Apparently not you.
Listen, people just don't volunteer to change. What they really want is a easy fix.
Like duct tape.
Yes, exactly like duct tape. If people would pull back the duct tape and look at the real problem, they could change. But they don't. They blame everyone else until they die. That's the human condition. No matter how desperately these people need a reality check, they don't want it. I know that better than anyone. People just want their bubble.
A bubble. How do you mean?
Their bubble, where everything is great, and everything is great, and they're given some gold star every time they take a crap.
Gaza.
If you tell some 400-pound woman if you tell some 400-pound woman to love her body, you're progressive. But if you tell her that maybe she'll eat that 5th croissant, people look at me like I shot her.
Wow. Well, that's awful.
Yeah, burn me at the stake, why don't you? Nobody's gonna be cheering yes, queen, when they keel over at 35. Why is that not okay to acknowledge? Everyone is equally garbage. But that doesn't mean we can't put on, a little bit of Axe body spray once in a while to, smell a little nice. Smell a little better. Eating your body is what makes you lose weight, what makes you lose weight, but being butt ugly forces you to develop a sense of humor. Well, he's funny looking.
Emphasize looking.
Yeah. How do you do that?
Inflection up. So emphasize and inflection up. Well,
Yeah.
he's funny looking.
Oh, there we go. There it is. Well, he's funny looking. People need to learn to adapt. Being happy with yourself all the time, that's dangerous.
And you felt like it's your job to inform people of things
that they can fix. Constructive criticism. But nobody cares. People just don't want to hear it.
well, maybe you fail to consider that for some people, their environment makes it really difficult for them. Wait, some people want change.
That's pretty much, yeah.
Maybe you fail to take into account that people do want change. But as you said, it isn't easy. For a lot of people, their environment makes it really difficult.
No, I understand that as an excuse. Of course it's going to be difficult. Anything is difficult if you complain about it enough. No one has it easy. We all struggle, and somehow it's my fault for pointing that out.
Okay, so why are you like this? It's noon and you reek of vermin and vomit. You clearly don't practice good hygiene at all, and you seem to have years of repressed anger. But instead of working on yourself, you come out here and tell everybody how they have problems?
Wow, you're a natural at this.
I'm sorry, I'm just a little confused. You have problems too, right? That's your whole shtick. So how can you say everyone else wants a bubble? I don't see any Axe lying around, and I assume it's not in there. You're a mess. Does your environment make it difficult for you?
I'm a psychologist. I'm cursed with the power of the mind. You can't tell me anything I don't already know. And trust me, I know everything wrong with me. Every complex, every deep-rooted issue and insecurity. Everything. The majority of people are blessed with ignorance, but no, not me. If they all rather sit in their bubble than face the world, so be it. I'm trying to help. I'm a necessary evil.
Wow, good little speech there. Really very captivating. Sounds like a cop-out to me, but who am I to say, right?
A cop-out? No, I was just...
Oh, you men are all the same. The powers of my entities in my mind. Oh wait, we were trying to do his voice, right?
But it's not like raspy anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can just do that.
The intricacies of my mind are too complex for others to stand. Oh, get over yourself. There is nothing revolutionary about what's going on here. If people don't enjoy having in-depth discussions about how they suck, it doesn't mean they're ignorant. People just want to be happy. What you're doing is insane. You talk about bubbles. You have the most elaborate bubble on the planet. How can you? No, look at yourself. How can you go out every day and live this fantasy? At what point did you fall
Yeah.
I feel like when I drop it, I know wellness is fun.
Yes.
And then I'm like pretty much like.
Yeah.
How about
and
right
Oh my god, I'm so loud.
But also, lots of people can't see you.
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like you're.
Okay, that's what I was.
Yeah. Okay.
So wellness is fun.
We just
like,
hope
I
it's
don't
not
know.
actual glass and shit.
Yeah, that would suck. No, it
Okay.
probably shouldn't be like that.
Okay, so, at what point in your life did you decide to give up and well, this was fun, but I think we're both good here.
Did I mention I graduated from Yale?
Do you want to reach out to her?
Yeah, okay.
Like over the table?
Yeah.
Like, almost fall over. You are kind of drunk.
Did I mention I graduated
There
from
you
Yale?
go.
Others aren't, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Did I mention I graduated from Yale?
Look, I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm feeling generous. If you ever want to clean up, put on a sweater, give me a call.
Little fist bump, yep.
Susan Bell. Oh, yeah.
Other arm.
Oh, yeah.
Do a little jump.
Like, put it up in the air like you're partying. Like, yes!
Oh, yeah.
Do what Mia did just now. Jump up as well. With the two, yep. Yes! I like that.
Susan Belmont. Healing, helping, and hearing therapy that works. Son of a bitch.